Say we're going to be finding the perimeter and the surface area of a rooftop of a building to match our 605 assignment. So you can do this collaboratively or independently. This video will show you how to do this independently. There is a collaboration as well. And there is a worksheet that you're going to be filling out, and I have it here. And if you were to do it collaboratively, you would write your name and your partner's name. And there's actually some more questions to answer if you do it collaboratively, which I'll have at the bottom link. But if you're doing it independently, you're going to be finding the perimeter and the exterior of the building. You're going to be doing the Pentagon. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using this State House for New Hampshire. The reason why I chose this building is because it has an open part in the middle, just like the Pentagon does. So what I went to is I went to the Concord State House and map of it. I'm on Google Maps. I'm looking straight down on it, and I'm going to actually zoom in a little bit and keep zooming in so it looks nice and big and large. And when I'm going to use my snipping tool and I'm going to take a snip of this, and it's going off the page, so I want to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit that this will be just perfect like this with the scale. So I'm going to stop for a moment and get my snipping tool. Okay, so I opened up my snipping tool, and now I'm going to take a new snip. And I have to include the scale down here. Here it's 50 feet. You could zoom in more and make it 20 feet, or you could zoom it out, make it 100, but we need to have this scale. So now I'm going to save this to my desktop. And I'm going to open up my Geogebra. So we're going to, underneath the ABC, there's an insert image. There's different ways of doing it. This is just the way that I've chose to do it because it works well with me. And I'm going to right click and change my object properties. First, I wanted a background. Second, the color, I just want it lighter so I can see what I'm doing. And then position, I'm going to write down corner, square bracket 1, corner 2, and corner 4. And I'm still not familiar with the version of Geogebra that is the in the Chrome app. I was not able to do this in the Chrome app. I only can do it in the downloaded version. Okay, and so this is this is where we're at, and you're going to see that from here to here, if this was in feet, this would be 6 feet. Well, that's not accurate. We're going to use from here to here is 50 feet. Because we have that 50 feet here, we're going to go down the bottom. And I'm using that as 50 feet. If it was 200 or 20, whatever number this is how I'm going to scale it. So I'm going to write x equals 50 and y equals 50. Then I'm going to move my graphics view and collapse it. And the same thing with the x-axis. It got to bring us back, so this brings over to x50. And now I'm going to move this over to here. Just bring it over and line it up. So this point right here lines with the axis, and this one right here, this is really good. Now the problem is that I have to make it look better. So I'm going to put a point here and I put a point here. I use my circle tool. This is the center A to B. You can see it looks more like an ellipse and less like a circle. So I'm going to open this up so the vertical is equally scaled. Now this isn't, there's all sorts of camera stuff. I don't know much about cameras and how these come out, so there may not be the most accurate and perfect method of scaling this, but it makes a lot better sense than from where it is before we scaled it. So now let's go to here. We're going to go and find the exterior perimeter. So I'm going to go around and use my polygon tool. I'm just going around the building. And to find the perimeter, underneath the angle tool, there's a distance or length. And you just hover over here, and it says polygon. That's my perimeter. Now we're also going to take this perimeter of this middle part. When you do this part, it feels a little strange. And you can adjust these points so they're a little bit more accurate. I'm actually going to undo that whole thing because I don't like the way it came out. So I'm going to try it one more time. It's just not coming out right, so I'm going to try it one more time. Give it one more chance. I'll start over here. going to go up to here, over to here, down to here, across, down, over, and down. You can move these points if you don't, if you want to make them look a little bit more squared and a little bit more accurate. And then we're going to find the perimeter. You're going to hover over, there's two choices. This is the second choice. And let's make sure we have the perimeter, the first one too. There we go. Now we're going to find, on our worksheet, we just go here. We're going to write the exterior perimeter, the interior perimeter, and then add them together. Then we're going to find the areas. Let me show you how to do that using the built-in tools in Geogebra. So to find the area, there's an area button, and you're going to just click on the area, and then down here you're going to wait until you hover over, and it's the second one. Oh, I don't know if it's going to want me to do it, but I'll try one more time. If I just click on that, that gave me the area of, yep, there we go. So what you're going to do is you can actually move these around a little bit so that you can see them. I think I just made a mistake. Okay, there we go. So for the area, you have an exterior area, and you're going to subtract the interior area. You're going to put this into your worksheet, and if you're doing this collaboratively, there are more questions to answer, and I will have you answer those and upload your file into 605, and thank you so much for watching.